Why is my chair going down, bro? What's good, everyone? Journalicious back. Hold on. There we go. Back for another video. Tony. Why am I sweating so damn much? Oh, I know why. It's because I cannot wait to get into this. Tony Khan, man, he has pissed off the sickos. He has pissed off the die-hard fans of AEW. He has done something so outrageous, so egregious, and quite possibly one of the worst booking decisions I've ever seen. He has booked... I don't know what this is. Like, what the fuck is this? I thought it was rated FTPG-13 versus the Dick Riders versus the Learning Stumps versus the Outrunners and Hobbs. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was like a 4-man tag team match. But then I looked deeper into it and I learned that no. This is a 12-man tag team match. Heels versus baby faces. And I'm like, nigga, what? What? Now, I did not watch the recent Collision. I'm actually working on my Dynamite review right now. I literally was in the middle of recording, and then this just popped up on my fucking feed. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So we have the Dick Riders working with the Learning Tree, Chris Jericho and his cronies. Why is Jon Moxley working with those guys? Aren't those guys everything Moxley hates about AEW? When the storyline started, Tony, I don't think you understand continuity. I think the storyline went to hell. I think Tony just took over this entire storyline and just shat on it, him and RJ City. I think Moxley was booking the storyline. I think he was. And that's what the reports we got at first. But now lately, I'm hearing RJ City took over. And you know when RJ City is booking something, it's going to be complete fucking asinine garbage. Why is he teaming with them? Chris Jericho is everything he hates about AEW. He's selfish. He's egotistical. He doesn't care about anyone but himself. He buried others, Mark Briscoe, to obtain that World Heavyweight Championship. He is everything Moxley should hate. Why in the hell is he teaming up with Chris fucking Jericho? Why? Why is this a 12-man tag team match? Where is the story? Where is the story, bro? You can't just keep throwing these dumbasses in matches against each other. That's not storytelling. They need to get in the ring and have promo battles with each other. Promos, backstage segments, vignettes to build hype for the feud. And why is this even happening? Moxley is feuding with Edge, FTR, the Outrunners, and Hobbs at the same time? All because Darby is climbing Mount Everest. He wants to climb Mount Everest, and we are going to be stuck in creative limbo till July. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know. I think Darby was supposed to win the World Championship at Revolution. The pay-per-view where Sting retired would be the pay-per-view 1 year later. Darby will win the World Championship and free AEW of the Dick Riders. But because he wants to go train and climb the fucking mountain, we're just delaying everything. We're just going to suffer. Is that what we're doing, Tony? You are just going to let creative, you're just going to let RJ City cook up a whole bunch of garbage. For what? This makes zero sense. This makes no fucking sense. 12-man tag team match. If WWE did this type of shit, everybody would be up in arms. But thankfully, people are up in arms for this shit. You cannot explain to me why this makes sense and why it's happening. You can't. Tony looked at his toy chest, got horny, and decided to throw all these people together. Why is Moxley feuding with Edge? Is he supposed to be feuding with the future of AEW to uplift the company? Why is he feuding with the 51-year-old man? Because Darby's out on sabbatical, so we're going to feud him with Edge and FTR and Hobbs? Hobbs ain't winning the World Championship. Why throw Hobbs, someone who needs to be built up to be a main event caliber type of talent. This guy should be your world champion. But yet you're going to throw him at Moxley, have him job out, and I already said during my Dynamite review, if Hobbs loses to Moxley on Wednesday, I'm calling him Jobber House Jobs from then on out, because you're doing my nigga dirty. And it's not his fault that the creative and booking is dog shit. It's not his fucking fault. It's not the Outrunners' fault that Tony chose Public Party over them, even though they should have won the tag titles instead of Public Party, because what the fuck is Public Party doing? Nothing. It's not FTR's fault that they're best friends with CM Punk and they're being punished for it. It's not Big Bill's fault that he's being put with the worst act. You have two of the worst heel stables joining forces, and you think we're gonna be okay with it? 1.9 million views and only 1.9 thousand likes. 1,900 likes out of all these millions of views. Retarded. Tony, you are retarded. I truly think you have a mental disability or you're taking drugs. It's one or the other. Because there's no way a sane person with brain cells that is straight edge does not do this. This might be my Here Comes the Sickos crime. We're going to go through the comments. I'm not done yet. You think I'm done, nigga? Hell nah. This might be my cue to take a break from the app. People are acting like this match is the end of the world. No, it's garbage. And we have the right to voice our opinions over it. You're just a fucking emotional pussy on the internet that can't take criticism. Hold on. Mark, it's bad. Mark, it's bad. They are flaming his shit on social media right now. They are on his ass. My bad, got distracted. This, as I was saying, people are acting like this match is the end of the world. I don't see the huge issue. I guess I just have to block more people, man. You are such an emotional bitch-ass pussy. You are such a cuck. You are such a virgin that you are so upset that people are criticizing this shitty-ass match that you are going to block those who complain about it. Well, get ready. Add me onto that fucking list, Andrew. Because I am going to continue to flame AEW. I'm going to continue to destroy AEW, and you cannot stop me. Block me all you want. You can't block the truth. You can't. And plus, even if you block me, you're still going to see my posts anyways. This guy is a bitch. Everyone upset about this match. Cry harder. This week, next time you'll be feeling different. Just watch. And you're going to get shot on by NXT. If you combine last week's Dynamite and the Collision Toad together, I don't even think they'd still beat NXT, New Year's Evil. We're upset about this match because it makes no sense. You are so brainwashed and mentally conditioned to dick suck and dick ride AEW no matter what, that you are failing to see what the rest of us see. This is going to lead to nothing. You're going to throw Edge at Moxley. He's going to lose. You're throwing Hobbs at Moxley. You're going to lose. You have him team up with other heels that Moxley should honestly devastate. Moxley should destroy Chris Jericho. I don't even want to see this match start. When Chris Jericho pulls up, Moxley and the Dick Rider should come out and savage these fucking idiots, beat the shit out of the baby faces, and leave. This match shouldn't even happen. A 12-man tag team match. Who the fuck wants to see 12 dumbasses wrestle each other in a cavalcade of fuckery? It makes no sense. It's illogical. How to get the problem here with the responses? The Learning Tree is feuding with rated FTR. They're not really feuding with them. They're not. It was a put together bullshit because Jericho was being mean to Edge. They had a dumb match, and now they're just having matches. It's not a feud. You know what a feud is? Go look at Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. That's a feud. Amazing in-ring promos, in-ring storytelling, captivating storylines that went throughout the entirety of 2024 that made people so invested, and it paid off with an incredible Hell in a Cell match. That's a feud. The Learning Tree versus rated FTPG-13 is not a feud. They're just having a bunch of dumb matches because Tony Khan doesn't want to build a storyline. The Continental Classic made this nigga so lazy because now he's just used to just booking matches. No need for promos. No need to tell stories and build storylines. The Dick Riders are feuding with the Outrunners. No, they're not. They're not. The fuck you talking about? I watched Collision. Again, I didn't watch the newest Collision. The Outrunners came out because they kidnapped the Rock and Roll Express and tortured them. I don't see you talking about how ass that was, by the way. And they just beat them up, and that's it. That's not a feud. They haven't even began to feud with the Dick Riders yet. What the fuck are you talking about? Moxley is feuding with Edge. Why? Have we got that explained yet? Why Edge is even in contention with Moxley? Even though Hobbs is the #1 world contender? Shouldn't have Edge won the dumbass Battle Royal to challenge Moxley at Maximum Carnage instead of Hobbs? We've been telling this Edge and Moxley story for like a few weeks now. But yet Hobbs is the first #1 contender. Shouldn't Edge be the #1 contender? But we're not going to talk about that, are we? No, because it pokes holes in this bullshit garbage story. And Raid FTPG are feuding with the Death Riders. Why? Oh, we want to take everything you guys got because you beat up our friends. Sorry, that's not good enough. Moxley and Edge have history. We should explore it. Get them in the ring, cut promos on each other. Get me invested, get me interested. Didn't we want stories? We do want stories. We want good stories. This isn't a story. This is bullshit slammed together to justify a 12-man tag team match so Tony can cream himself. Get the fuck out of here. Let's look at the comments. Tony getting flamed in his own comment section. Are y'all learning yet? He doesn't care about you. He never did. If he did, the storyline would end as humanely as possible. JD's right. Tony is going to see all the complaints. He's going to see all of the rage of the fandom, and he's going to double down because he does not give a shit what the fans think. He doesn't care about what you think. If you hate something he's booking, he is going to further book what you hate to piss you off, to prove to you that he has the power and you don't. That's why I compare Tony to Vince McMahon. There's no difference between the two, besides the sexual bullshit. Tony is just as bad as Vince. Look at this bullshit. Everyone, what the fuck? Teddy Long dancing. Tony, why are you doing this? I have never seen the IWC as united with hating this storyline. Just ended Tony fucking ASAP. You won't. This is going to go into All In, and I'm going to continue to laugh and fucking flame the ratings and the attendance numbers. When we get to July, if you think the ratings and attendance is bad now, just wait. If you think the All-In ticket sales look bad now, just wait. Because no one wants to see Jon Moxley in the main event of All In. Jon Moxley is not World Heavyweight Championship material anymore. The storyline he's telling does not deserve to be the main event storyline. I've been said, have him drop the title to Hobbs next week, have the Hurt Syndicate help Hobbs win the title. Moxley realizes he's more dangerous without the championship than with it, because now he doesn't have a target on his back all the goddamn time. And now he is free to reign terror, hell, and just run amok across AEW unchecked. Because he doesn't have the world title anymore. I have nothing to lose. Y'all fucked up dethroning me. Now I'm more powerful than ever. That should be the story. Why the fuck should Moxley still have the world championship that we haven't seen for months? Months! We haven't seen the world championships last year. The world champion should be fighting for AEW, not fighting to kill it. Moxley wants to destroy AEW to make a new AEW. Where the fuck that means? No world champion should be doing that. The world champion should be fighting for the honor of the company, like Swerve was doing last year when he went up against the bozos called the Elite. What type of world champion wants to fuck up the very company whose championship he's holding? The top title, the top champion, wants to destroy the very company whose top championship he's holding. Does that make any fucking sense? Who came up with this? I don't know, Takeshita fan. You tell me. What's going on with Takeshita? Why is he on AEW television? I told y'all. Fletcher, what happened? Now he's a stooge. Now all Fletcher is a stooge and lackey for Don Fallis. I told y'all. He is going to be a known entity coming out of the C2. They fucked over Fletcher, gave him all that momentum, all those wins for nothing. Now he's an afterthought. The Sickos said we were complaining when we caught out the flaws of the storyline. And where did that bring them? Into these replies questioning it. Fucking idiots. Exactly. The Sickos don't get it. They don't listen. You don't listen until it gets so bad you have no choice but to open up your eyes and accept the truth and accept reality that we're right. I'm always right when it comes to AEW. because I don't want this company to die. I am more of an AEW fan than you ever will be because I give a shit. I want Tony Khan gone from creative like yesterday because he is destroying the company that I fell in love with. I don't give a fuck about what happens to AEW anymore, truly deep down. Because if Tony wants to kill his company, so be it, let him do it. But then part of me still cares about AEW, wants to see this company succeed, wants to see this company thrive, wants to see the women's division, the tag team division, the men's division be as great as I know they can be, to be at their max, fullest potential. And AEW at their max potential can easily compete with WWE, and hell, even be better than WWE. But the man who's holding the company back is Tony Khan, the head booker. Look at who he hired in the creative team. Will Washington, RJ City, numbnuts, jesters, jokers, scrubs. RJ City destroyed the women's division. Now you brought him on to destroy the men's division as well. What's going on with the tag team division? Dead. Public Party are dead. You put the tag titles on them for what? What storyline or match that was so memorable that Public Party had that justifies you putting the tag titles on them? What has Daniel Garcia done with the TNT Championship? What has he done? Nothing. What has Okodi done with the dumbass Continental Championship? You jack him off and say he's the greatest tournament winner of all time. But yet most of his matches are unforgettable garbage. And he is a fucking nickname. He is a catchphrase merchant. You gave him the Continental Classic for no goddamn reason. Even though you could have given it to Fletcher, you could have given it to Ospreay, you could have given it to Shelton, Mark Briscoe. You gave it to Okada for what? What has Okada done since then? Nothing. All to set up a match between him and Omega. Retarded. A joke. It's all a fucking joke. Sorry, I got interrupted yet again. I had to go to a wrestling show. Just got back from it, which is why my voice is a little fucked. You guys are going to understand why I sound like shit tomorrow, okay? Because I still owe y'all a Dynamite review, Collision, all that shit. I'm gonna catch up when I catch up, as I said before. I know why I'm starting this shit like I'm at the beginning of a video, even though this is pretty much the end. I mean, I ranted about everything that I needed to rant about, except this. I mean, the sickos are starting to turn on AEW. I told y'all. I fucking told y'all. These guys are losing it. The truth is starting to hit them hard. Air Gold is one of the biggest AEW TK glazers on the planet. He loves him some Tony Khan. Loves him to death. But not even he is starting to turn on AEW. Look at this. The Death Riders storyline isn't the only bad thing in AEW right now. MJF, Hangman, Swerve, and Ospreay aren't main characters on the show, even though they should be. The company should be built around these four. The women's champion gets less TV time than the mid-card champion. Mercedes is more important than fucking Mariah ruins my day. Period, point blank. That's the facts. The tag titles never felt less important. They're garbage, as I said before. Garbage. Put them on Public Party for what? Hierarchy of the men's mid-card titles is completely unclear. I don't fucking know. Like, is the TNT title the most important? Is an international title the most important? Is the Continental title most important? Why is there an international and continental title? Fuse them together into an intercontinental title. Have to Castro go around running around with it and just dominate. I mean, I'm assuming the continental title is number one with the mid-card division. Like, it's the most important one because how much they glaze Okodi. But I'm going to give it to Takeshita. I'm going to say the international title is the most important one because Takeshita is the best wrestler out of all three mid-card champions right now, and he's the only one I give a shit about. Fuck Okodi and Daniel Garcia. It's dead in the water. I don't get it. That's why we need a goddamn brand split, Tony. Roster split so these titles can be designated to brands so they can feel more important, so you can actually dedicate storylines built around them. Oh, my Lord. Trios titles are irrelevant. When's the last time the Dick Riders defended the Trios championships? I mean, tell me when I'm telling lies. I be getting into it with the sickos on Twitter, and even it comes to a point where either they block me or they end up agreeing with me. There's no way in between. You can't beat me in a debate because I come with facts. A bunch of old ex-WWE talent are on TV. He's talking about Edge and the Hurt Syndicate. I get it. I love the Hurt Syndicate, but should they be pushed over the young talent in AEW? Should AEW focus on pushing the young talent over them? No, because the young talent fucking sucks. So they have no choice but to push guys like the Hurt Syndicate and Edge because Tony doesn't believe in his roster. He doesn't. I'm sorry, I may be a little hoarse right now, but I'm not hoarse enough to speak the goddamn truth. Tony does not believe in his roster. He looks at them like a bunch of toys. He looks at Daniel Garcia. He doesn't believe in him. He doesn't. He only gave him the TNT title because he wanted him to fucking resign. He looks at guys like Wheeler Useless. He don't believe in him. He's only pushing him because Moxley wants to push him. He doesn't believe in Axe Andretti. He doesn't believe in Leo Rush. He doesn't give a fuck about none of these niggas, bro. If Mox does drop the title, a 51-year-old man will cash in. Exactly. This company is no longer built around the youth of AEW. It's no longer built around the future. They do not care about building for the future. Me and my friend was just talking about this in the car coming on home. Tony Khan spends more time reliving the past, being stuck in nostalgia, instead of worrying about where we are going next. What will AEW look like in the next 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? Who's going to be the centerpiece of the company? Triple H is good. Triple H already has the next centerpiece of the company, the next Roman Reigns, the next face of WWE, the next Cody Rhodes. There's Braun Breaker. There's Carmelo Hayes. There's Oba Femi, Roxanne Perez, Stephanie Vacour, Julia, Lola Vice, Jada Parker. The future is here and now. Lyra Valkyria. He already has people right now, young talent, set up to take over WrestleMania main events, pay-per-view main eventers. Triple H has the future set up. Tony doesn't. Give me one person Tony Khan has right now set up to take over for the future of AEW. Or is it to keep putting on fucking Moxley, have it be a 10-time world champ? Just put on Edge, put on Bobby Lashley. Well, you should put on Bobby Lashley. Garbage. Ticket sales are the lowest they've ever been, and the list can go on and on. The only genuinely exciting thing is that Kenny Omega's back, and it's not going to help anything. Air Gold, you're good in my book, bro. Got no problems with you, Air Gold, because you came up here and spoke the truth. I'm going to tell you right now, Air Gold, the fandom is going to turn on you because you are no longer engaging in the Dick Jack-a-thon of AEW, of Tony Khan. You're not fellatioing his little pecker anymore. They're going to turn on you. They're going to call you a hater. They're going to hate you. So what happens when you speak the truth, bro? You just alienated yourself from all of your AEW homies and friends on the internet. So what happens when you speak the truth? Get ready, dude. They're coming after you, dude. When was this made? Earlier today or was this yesterday? It was yesterday. Aw, shit, nigga. I'm surprised they haven't ran him off the internet yet. I mean, they're giving up. There's this sicko. I was trolling. I really wasn't taking him seriously. At first, he was talking about how I was fantasizing about him and Tony. He was just trolling me, right? Call me little fella and all that bullshit, right? And then he started to agree with me. A lot of people the same mindset as you to me talking about Jericho. You're not wrong about two things here. That was me talking about Chris Jericho. He's a cancer to AEW, stealing TV time away from younger talent, and is world champion of a dead brand that is doing nothing to obtain a TV. He agreed with me. That's what always happens. Either you get mad at me, curse me out, and block me, or you listen to what the fuck I have to say, understand that I'm right, understand I'm not a hater, you understand that I want what's best for AEW, and you start to get, oh, this dude isn't a hater. He wants what's best for AEW. And he's making sense. If only I would hear Jonah Licious out. Hear me out. You listening, but you ain't hearing me, sickos. Start listening. Really open up your eardrums. My ears are clean. I don't have an ear accident. Don't worry. Open up your ears and listen to the words that are coming out of my mouth, nigga. When you do that, the brain cells will activate and you realize I'm not actually the bad guy. I'm getting up out of here. My voice is fucked. I still got the Dynamite review to record. This is going to be interesting. I'm about to be hoarse as fuck. I'm saving my Raw review for tomorrow when I wake up and my voice is a little bit better, okay? I'm going to help out here. Sub to the channel. Road to 100,000. Like it up. 100 likes. You already know what to do. Yo, got it. I got the best fucking supporters on this bitch. I'm gonna hell up out here. I gotta go get me some tea, nigga. Hit the goddamn outro.